Kwame, good morning.
How are you doing this morning?
Charlie, energized, ready for the week as well.
Oh, are you not tired?
We are tired, but how long are you going to rest? You have to hit the road running again.
Wow. Now, let me say congrats to you on this milestone. How do you feel about it?
We are excited. I must say, Shatawale himself is very happy. As it stands now, the whole team, everybody is just saying congratulations to each other. And first of all, we want to appreciate Shatawale for allowing his birthday to be used to bless the whole nation. Because, sometimes when it is your birthday, it comes out as a more private event. But he decided to use this special day to also bless the people of Ghana, Shatta movement fans, and music lovers. So we are very excited for this milestone, and we pray that many more of this will be happening in the future as well.
When was this birthday concert's idea conceived?
Kwame, let me say officially that we did all these things in just 13 days.
13.
Yes.
Wow.
The planning and preparation, everything was done within 13 days. Because if you go online, you would even check the time Shatta made the first ever post on this particular celebration.
Yeah. So 13 days preparation. Mm-hmm. How did you prepare within this short period?
Well, I think before I came on, I heard George Quay's voice talking about
Robert Clark. Robert Clark.
It was Robert Clark, right?
Yes, Robert Clark.
Wow. Sorry about that. Yes, the different departments contributed. Momo from MTN as part of the partners, Charterhouse as part of the partners. All these people played critical roles in making sure what transpired happened beautifully. So yes, to Shatta movement from our camp, we did our best to do the artist mobilization and again to prepare the main man for the night. The rest of the departments were also critically handled by experts in their areas. Charterhouse production experts, of course, they brought their A game on and made sure we had a flawless event on the night.
What was the contribution of Momo to this event?
Contribution of who?
Momo Fest or MTN Momo Ghana.
Oh, say Momo from MTN.
Sorry, like Momo from MTN. Thanks for the correction.
I think in our normal parlance, we will call them as the sponsors of the event. Because just as we normally do when you are going to have any event, you go for sponsorship. So I want to believe Momo from MTN, they were the sponsors for this particular celebration. And
by that, you mean anything financial was borne by them?
Oh, of course. In terms of production, from that side, everything, I want to believe, Momo from MTN, they handled it, and we want to appreciate them. We want to say thank you to them as well.
We also hear there was a Richard Niamakwe factor. What did he do?
Okay, so the event came in different sectors. First, there was the party-like side where people were giving water, people were giving food, people were giving drinks. Kasapreko handled the side where people were giving water and drinks. And Richard Niamakwe also provided food to the people with his food bank. So on the day, if you came earlier, because that was where the event started officially. We said the event was going to start from 3 p.m. And at 3 p.m., people were eating, people were drinking, and we were preparing for the performances as well. So yes, in terms of food, drinks, we want to say shouts to Kasapreko. We want to say shouts to Richard Niamakwe. We really appreciate that because it was a party. So it was not just a musical concert. It was a party as well. And all the fans who came there, especially those who came earlier, they had a good time eating, drinking, and of course, jamming as well.
And I hear the event started on the Friday 17th. True?
Well, let me say unofficially, while setup was ongoing, some fans gathered and they were having a party of their own. So yes, if someone says that, I would not say no to it because yes, on the day, we were there during the setup, and the fans gathered. They were having their own thing going on. So yes, we want to appreciate the fans as well. They started the event unofficially for us, and we took over from there into the Saturday where the real game came on.
All right. So, were you anticipating the huge numbers that you saw?
Kwame, this is one of the questions that I try to answer, but I'm not sure I'm getting the right words. In fact, honestly, when we were writing our letters to the police, the fire service, and the ambulance, we said we are expecting about 100,000 people to gather at the Independence Square. If I show you our official letters, you see this number as the estimated number we had on paper. But on the grounds and on the day, in fact, I can tell you that we had over 300,000 people coming.
Wow.
Yes.
300,000 people.
I can tell you for a fact, because not only at the square, for the first time I've seen an event happening at the square, and we had people filling the space, even moving into the stands. Oftentimes when you have an event at the square, you see people filling the grounds, that is the grounds of the square. But in the stands, you wouldn't see anybody seated there. This time around, we had people there, and drone shots that we've seen stretching into the streets, to the stadium, to Tema Station, and to the Osu side. The whole place, everywhere was filled.
Wow, interesting.
And they were all coming there because of Shattafest, aka celebration of Shattawale Shattabration.
I mean, there were also reports of congestion and stampede. How did you deal with that?
Definitely, Kwame, when people gather like this, definitely there will be heat. So yes, if I hear someone talk about some people getting exhausted, I know, it was because of the heat. Definitely, there was no way you were going to expect anything less, because we did not experience rain. Because if it had even rained small, then you know that, okay, the place will not be hot like that. But there was no rains, and when people of this nature are gathered, so because we realized the place was getting heated up, those who were there would attest to the fact that I even called on the fire service to sprinkle water on the people.
Oh wow!
And let me say big shouts to Ghana Fire Service. The moment I said it, they also responded, and they sprinkled water on the people. You could see the excitement. They were happy that, at least we are now getting some relief from fire service. And yes, indeed, the heat there, it should be expected, because you can't have about 300,000 people gathering at a place, and we are not in America or in London where the weather, I'm sure even if we were to be at such a place, the people will surely overcome that weather condition there. So that was what we experienced.
And how did you attend to those who passed out? I hear a few people passed out.
Yeah. A few people did, and there were ambulance service on standby. I heard they brought about 5 vehicles or so they were also on hand to handle the people. As a matter of fact, nobody really suffered in terms of such an incident. Anytime or the moment a report of someone passing out went to the people, that is the ambulance service, they also came to the rescue, and they sorted everybody. And we want to say thank you to them. We wrote to them, and they responded, and on the day they also came into action and did exactly what we wanted them to do.
And at a point, I heard the MC say they should bring the monitors. Somebody took a monitor?
He said someone took the monitor. The numbers were crazy, especially around the stage, and everybody was struggling for a space. I think out of the struggles, they took the cords or the wires from the monitors. So at a point, most of the monitors went off. There were no cords connected to them. And I'm sure when it was getting that serious, the sound engineers and the technicians, they tried to mobilize or to organize all the monitors on the stage. That was why the MC was talking about that, because we wanted to continue the show. After that small hold up, we wanted to continue with the show.
Okay.
And we were trying to bring back everything. But even at that time, it was very tough. It was very tough, because the people wouldn't listen. They wouldn't go back. When we even thought that hold-up was going to reduce the numbers, it didn't affect anything. So we had no option than to continue with the performance.
Oh, okay. So monitors were not taken, but the cords were disconnected, right?
Exactly.
After Darko Vibe's performance, there was some silence, about 15 minutes or so. What happened?
Yes, this I think that's what we just talked about. The fact that yes, most of the things were disconnected, and the technicians were really working hard and making sure they would connect it back for us to continue with the show.
Ayua was here early on, and he said there was about a 2-hour break because there was a power off or power outage. Is it true?
Yes, at a point, the team also decided to let the place be calm a little bit, because we realized that some of the fans wanted to invade places that they were not supposed to go to. And, when fans gather like this, if you are not strategic, most of them will do things that they are not supposed to do. So that particular break, I want to say big shouts to the production team. It was strategic, just to make sure people were calm. People would just be cool for us to continue. And it did the magic perfectly, because that was the time Shatta was also coming. If that energy had continued, maybe we would have gotten more cases of people passing out and more. So that was the time we decided, okay, let's cool down. Fire service, put water on the people, because everybody who was there at the point was getting exhausted. You couldn't even go back to say, go get water, because where are you going to pass? You couldn't go anywhere. You were stuck at that place. So yes, I know there was that hold up for some minutes, but to me, it was very strategic, and it even saved the night from recording more incidents.
Sammy, I saw videos of some people climbing trusses and scaffolds and other structures. What advice do you have for such people?
Roland from Charterhouse, in fact, he was shouting. He was he was not talking to me directly. He was talking to Robert Clark on the walkie-talkie, and he was saying, "Hey, this is an emergency. Please tell them to come down. If they don't come down, the thing will collapse." He was shouting on top of his voice, because, Charlie, what were you going to do on top of the trusses? Like, what is your business there? Kwame, that's what I said. At a point, trust me, the crowd, they were uncontrollable. You couldn't do anything about them. You couldn't do anything to them as well. It was their wish. It was their will to do what they want to do. Because, Charlie, you were expecting 100,000 people and 300,000 people came. So you have to take your time, manage them in a way that you will not even infuriate them, because already they were going through a lot, sustaining the heat and all that, to make sure we do the event for them. So anytime you are dealing with them, you have to deal with them strategically. So yes, it is true. That video you saw happened. There were people who were climbing. In fact, I've also seen a video of a good number of fans standing on the fire tender.
Hey!
Yes! Yes, maybe you have not seen that.
Wow.
They were standing on the fire tent. I said, fire service when I'm bomb bedum dance work with now or castle. They just bomb bedum. So yes, we can only appreciate them. Charlie Kwame, it's all love.
Sure.
If they don't love Shatta Wale, I'm not sure this will happen.
Yeah.
So we want to say thank you to all the fans, music lovers, because it was not only Shatta Movement fans who came there. I want to really say that. So every music lover who saw the need to come witness, then, because Kwame, me and Robert Clark, we argued so much before the event ended with the number of performers. Mainstream artists, we had over 40 musicians who were willing to
40.
Yes. Robert Clark did all the book work when it comes to arrangement.
He will tell us more.
Over 40. That's mainstream. I'm not adding the up and coming artists. I'm not adding those who Shatta had given free verses that Shatta wanted all these people to have a fair share on the stage. Mainstream artists. And trust me, I told Robert Clark that tonight it is going to be war. We're going to fight, because when they come, it is going to be butu. Everybody will want to have a share. And Charlie, we were able to do something. At least every artist who came there performed. That alone, I'll give credit to the whole team. Every other musician who came there got their fair share on the stage. And we are grateful to them.
Some people also complained of their missing items. How tight or otherwise was security?
Well, the last time I checked, items were getting missing at even isolated areas. The last time I checked, items were getting missing at isolated areas. So those who are complaining, it's unfortunate it happened to them, and we want to say that maybe next time when you go into such a place, you have to put in place more security for your own self in terms of your items, because most of us on the stage, we could not even see who was doing what. You could only see crowd. As in who was doing what, you can't even identify such a person.
Yeah.
So yes, it's unfortunate. And like I said, when it comes to these kind of reports, it happens every day. I want to believe where you live. Last night, someone missed an item. That's the matter of fact.
Sammy, after the event on Sunday morning, we saw the rubbish, the debris there, and we saw people's footwears.
No, sometimes when you are looking for something and the thing actually, when you are looking for something, the thing comes to you finally, you are so satisfied, you don't care about any other thing again. I want to believe to those.
Oh, did you share shoes and sandals at the event?
Yes. Maybe I have to ask Robert Clark. To the people, I want to believe they got exactly what they wanted, so nothing mattered to them again. Charlie, Yaba Bihu Shattawale, or performing by many artists coming through as well. And if this is what we were looking for, we've gotten it. What the hell is our shoe? Go away and.
Did you see the American who was talking about his missing money and other items? Did you see him?
No.
In that video.
I think I've seen some white guy being interviewed. I've really not paid attention to. I have a way of paying attention to social media. I first scroll, seeing most of these videos in silence until I'm interested before I'll go on to the sound to look. So I've seen some white guy being.
Yeah, it appeared he was in a very good mood.
That's unfortunate, but we wish him well. Next time we will tell him what to do and he'll be fine.
Sammy, before you go, what lessons have you learned from this event? Lessons that will inform how you go about your future event.
All right. I've even seen people putting out posts that Charlie, the next time Shattawale will do this, he should think about another space or another event grounds or another venue. But I'm asking myself, where else? Because after the event, many people said that they thank God this did not even happen at, say, the stadium or any of the enclosed spaces. Because if we had gone to such a space, I'm sure what would have happened this morning, we would be crying and not laughing. So, yes, we have seen love, and we have now seen that the kind of love people have for Shattawale, we can't count. We can't measure it. So anytime we're planning another event like this, we should consider all these things into place and make sure that we are fully prepared in terms of security, in terms of everything that makes an event a quality event. And we are sure going to do more with this experience. All these years, the people were looking for Shatta to do such a thing. After the stadium confusion, I know you remember very well. We've not done any event till what we did over the weekend. So definitely they were looking for it. It was something that many people expected to happen, and finally it happened for them. So great lesson when it comes to events. We are sure going to sit with whoever we will be planning with, and we'll make sure most of these things will be considered in high tension, and we are sure going to do all these things very well.
Finally, at the men's ancestors, I should ask you, are you going to host a show this December?
As I'm talking to you, there hasn't been any plan like that. But I keep telling people, when it comes to Shut Up movement, it is hard to predict what we can do. Especially Shattawale is not that guy that you can predict that, this will be his next step, this will be his next line of action. No, anything at all can happen. But as I am talking to you now, there hasn't been any special plan like that. Who knows? Maybe Adam and his people will bring some money and we'll think about something together.
Okay, thank you very much, Sammyflex.
Yes, thank you so much, Kwame.
All right, so Sammyflex is PR manager, Shattawale, and he just spoke to us about Shattafest 2025. And then mention your artist did not.
This is Hits.